Originally my father migrated to Australia back in '91, and the family background's been agriculture, so back in the European days. And so when he first ventured into Australia, his first and initial job was working for a market gardener. Around about the early 2000s, decided to venture on his own with his two brothers. And yeah, that's how AliFarms sort of came up about. So we've certainly come a long way since then. So it has been a short period, in my eyes, like a 14-15 year window. But we've grown the business considerably well, you know, from originally starting off with 20 acres down in North Road, Devon Meadows, to obviously running now just over 600 acres of market gardening land. It's great sort of sandy loam soil. This is a new field that we've just recently purchased just around about a year and a half ago. We grow a lot of varieties of vegetables here, from herb lines and to the conventional lines. As you can see, quite a considerable amount of Asian vegetables, you know, from your pak choy to your Chinese broccoli. We do a lot of your super veg, you know, your kale, and obviously conventional lines like spring onions, spinach, Dutch carrots, a lot of endive and chicory.
So tell me what you do, what's your day-to-day on the ground?
Okay, so basically my job is inside the shed. I wait for stock to come in, make the decision as to how we pack that stock, you know, so that it looks presentable and that it's at the quality that it should be. I think a lot of misconceptions about farming is that all you need to do really is just throw a seed in the ground and expect it to nourish, but there are so many processes, so many steps that you need to take to help that crop thrive. So, you know, my husband always says that in order to know that sort of you're a true farmer, you need to treat that seed like a baby.
So we began pre-cutting chips in 1983, which was Tasty Chips, and then and that's where the story began with my grandfather and my dad. We've been around for 40 years, yep. And we will partner with a range of different clients like the MCG to offer them a complete fresh cut value-added vegetable. The likes of where we are today out in the Caldermead, Gippsland region, it really, the land is terrific for growing a lot of range of vegetables, and it really helps us get the best produce from here to our site within that shortest period of time.
So what's the sustainability piece through the whole processing?
That's a big part of our business, and it has evolved over the last 5 to 10 years. And especially with the growers, ultimately we want to work with them to take their whole crop. So what can we do to work with them? And they talked around like the ugly veg, the oversized vegetables.
A lot of people don't realise the efforts and the hard work and the dedication that goes into producing wholesome food, and the challenges that we face in doing that.
You know, a lot of the times with the supermarket specs, you know, they want the perfect product, but you know, when it's grown out in the field, it's so much harder than what people sort of realise.
But the good thing about dealing with TastyOne is that they will look past that and they'll focus more on the nourishing aspects of the produce as opposed to what it looks like.
Produce that they can't potentially move to retail, that we can process in a way to get it to food service and to you guys. And we work closely with you guys through menus and so forth to be able to do that.
As much as I want to call it a partnership, it's sort of gone beyond that. Is a little bit more than just you know, a partnership. It's a friendship. It's become a family sort of unit.
The ultimate partners, I think, is the ones that are going to evolve with us. So innovation for our business, and obviously our partners like yourself to innovate.
What is the most satisfying part about being a farmer for fruit and vegetables? I
think just watching something so small grow into something so luscious and wholesome, and then being able to supply and provide the society with wholesome vegetables. I think that's probably one of the most satisfying things to do.
So we've worked really close the last couple of years since Delaware North took over the hospitality side of the business at the MCG. What does it mean for yourself and the extended family and the TastyOne team to partner with the MCG?
For us, yeah, it's a big honour to be partnering with the MCG, and yeah, driving it to new levels and heights, and making sure that we're together, we're delivering what we say we're going to deliver on.
You know, to see our crops and our produce to head into that sort of an outlet and that sort of a market or a category, you know, it does impress us, because it's just sort of shown that through all these years and through hard work, we've managed to obviously work to a brand and obviously Yeah, a space and time that we think that we're doing a great job, and we know we can serve clientele like, you know, obviously the MCG.